breaking news on the tira. Con permiso on the tira. It's unfortunate, but shit happens, man. When you're in that life and you're living that life, things happen. Savage Studios is dead, man. Savage Studios was killed today at a tattoo shop. It's confirmed. I tapped in with this old lady. Me and Rojo tapped in with this old lady, and Savage Studios is dead. Savage Studios was shot today at a tattoo shop. Sometimes what you say on social media will catch up to you, and it caught up to him. And he was killed today. He was murdered at a tattoo shop. Of course, investigation is ongoing, so I don't really want to speak on exactly the ramifications of what exactly led up to it and why, because nobody does one. But Savage Studios is dead. He passed away today. It's breaking news. You know what I mean? I'm bringing it to you first right here. Gunners Collective. Savage Studios was killed. This guy blew up on the social media scene over the last 2 years. He rose to 100,000 subscribers. He blew up overnight. I, at one point in time, had an ongoing beef with Savage Studios, to which we kind of fucking put to the side, man. White flags were waved, whatever you want to call it, man. And we did conversate behind the scenes a few times. One thing I could say about Savage Studios, for all the rah-rah and everything that he did say, I do want to say condolences to his family. It's unfortunate that it happened to an individual like this, but it happens, man. It happens when you're on social media and you're making that noise, man, and you're doing what you do. You know, you can get killed. And he definitely was caught up with today at a tattoo shop. Now, I don't know if it was on a spur of the moment thing. He got into it with someone, or someone recognized him, or he was got, you know, but eventually over time it happens. But Savage Studios was murdered today at a tattoo shop down south, Southern California. And, you know, breaking news right here, Gunners Collective. I'll bring it to you first. You know, I got to tap in. I vet everything that I do. I called his people. I do have his personal phone number. I got at certain homeboys. We tapped in, and his old lady did tell us that, yes, today, tragically, Savage Studios, you know, Mr. Segala did pass. You know, and I think back on all the phone conversations we had behind the scenes, and believe it or not, he was a very humble dude. He wasn't like you would think. But when you say certain things and you disrespect certain people and certain organizations and certain gangs, homes, you know, you have to reap what you sow. You have to be ready and not get caught lacking and stand strong at all times, 10 toes down. And in Menudo style, in a direct fashion, man, Savage Studios is gone, right? It has happened. He is no longer here with us. And so that, you know, that's all I can pretty much say about that. Other than he was shot today at a tattoo parlor. He went to go get a tattoo and he got blasted, right? He went to get blasted on and he got blasted. Respects and condolences to his family. I know they're going through a hard time right now. You know, you don't wish this upon no one. Violence is a thing that you don't never want to see, but it's something that happens. You know, it was only a matter of time before this guy was caught up with. He was promoting the 2-5. He was promoting certain aspects of the game that a lot of people don't identify with or don't like. He was going against the grain in a vicious fashion. And, you know, and it happens. Like I said, he rose to prominence on YouTube. He had a big TikTok following. I'm sure a lot of people are hearing it over social media. But yes, Savage Studios is gone. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say like me and him had the best relationship and that, you know, that me and him were cool like that, because we weren't. We actually just talked. The last time we talked, he actually called me on the phone and was asking if I got paid from YouTube yet, because he hadn't got his money, right? He was trying to figure it out. Like I said, behind the scenes, he was a very humble individual and was much different than the image or the character that he portrays on YouTube or TikTok. You know, but like I said, when skinny tight pants fucking cut off the blood circulation to your brain, you say things that you shouldn't say. So Mr. Tiger Uppercut is no longer with us. I'm not trying to clown the individual. Rest in peace to Savage Studios, but he is gone. You know, and that just shows you, gente, that shows you about opening your mouth against certain people and disrespecting certain people. You can't get away with it. You think in life, man, that you're untouchable and you could get away and do whatever you want, but you cannot. That's just the way it goes, man. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be in this life that we live. But tragically, Savage Studios was shot and killed today. Like I said, I've heard it from his family member. I tapped in directly with his old lady, and she says, yes, he's dead. He got today. It's a tragic thing. It gets real on YouTube. It gets real in life in general, you know. When you're out there gangbanging or you're on the streets and you think you're that one and you know what it is, man. Well, shit, anybody would catch up to you and anybody would do something to you at any point in time. So for those of you that don't know, breaking news, Savage Studios was murdered today. You know, it's unfortunate. What's today? August 19, 2022. They finally caught up to him, man. It came to a tragic end today at a tattoo shop. And you know, the vato was wiggling. One thing I can say about Savage Studios, he was out there mobbing. He was out there thinking that nobody would catch up to him. I know that he had just done his last interview with Flacco on Real Talk with Flacco, or A Convict's Perspective. Make sure you tap in with that. That is his last known interview. I do know right now, as of today, as I stand here, it's an actual fact, man. Like I said, I bring you nothing but facts based on real shit. Savage Studio was shot and killed today. You know, like I said, he rose to prominence on YouTube. He was a very well-known character. I mean, tattooed from head to toe. Was a guy that you could not miss. Was a guy that was very boisterous and outspoken. And had a lot of enemies, you know, because of the things that he's done in life. You know, like I said, again, you reap what you sow. If you're out there disrespecting people, if you're out there pushing and rocking a certain narrative, you will get got. People are just waiting and lying in wait. Now, I don't understand or know if this was something like that, or if this is just something that happened on the spot. He was known to talk a little shiznit every once in a while in menudo style in direct fashion and rub people the wrong way, and to which, you know what I mean, bullets start flying. Like I tell everybody, just because you're strapped, allegedly, or out there doing your thing doesn't mean that that gun is going to protect you, man. You're out there, you're caught slipping, someone recognizes you and they're feeling some type of way, they're going to put one in you. And of course, Savage Studios, man, unfortunately, found out the hard way today, and he was killed. You know, he is now deceased. There will be no more Savage Studios. And it's an unfortunate thing. It happens, you know. So for those of you that want to reach through the DMs and hit me up and ask me, you know, some questions. I did have a personal relationship as far as chopping it up with this guy. We were not friends by any means of the imagination. I did not agree or promote what he was pushing. In fact, our fucking relationship was up and down as far as conversating. You know, he used to cat out on me a lot. I used to keep it real. He used to keep it really fake. But at the end of the day, man, I won't disrespect this vato's name and say, you know what I mean, and drag it through the mud. You guys know exactly what it is as far as Gunner and Savage Studios, man. We never seen eye to eye, but I don't wish bad upon no one. He still was raza at the end of the day. He is no longer with us. He is gone. Breaking news again. Savage Studios was murdered today down south, you know, in Southern California. And to say that I seen it coming would be an understatement. You know, it was only a matter of time dealing with this individual. And it happens, you know, it happens tragically. So, you know, all I can say is for those of you that want to say a prayer for him, say a prayer for his family. You know, for those of you that didn't like him, you see what happens, man. This is real life shit. Holmes, it gets real at all points in times. You got to watch who you're fucking with, man, because the shit can get very real. Savage Studios is dead, you know, August 19th, 2022. He is no longer with us, and that's just the way it is, you know. I hope that you move smooth with a purpose and you get everything that you want coming. Hit that thumbs up one time. Breaking news, Savage is gone. Tiger uppercut.